The courses are really tremendous. All my coaching income is directly related to either taking courses or going to conferences with you. I have just learned such a tremendous amount. Like Lou, I knew God called me, but I had no idea how I was going to get into the business, stay into the business, and fortunately, you are a very good coach, Dr. Bush, because you consistently coached me and stretched me and allowed me to be creative and focused on what my strengths were and not my weaknesses. And so you were the one who suggested that I write a curriculum based on being loving and being kind and good and communicating well, and because I had a background in public speaking or on stage, and I also have loved to find ways to express love, you're the one who stretched me and said, you need to write this curriculum on relationship and communication specialists. And so if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have done it, and I hope it blessed lots of people and will continue to. And so I can't say enough for taking courses and going to the conferences, because the conferences also give so much support. I don't think I've had a better time in my life than I had at this last conference. It was just absolutely incredible. Yes, and we need these training topics and these learning skills, because that is what holds most of us back. Most of us who are interested in coaching, we get the training from you, which is top-notch, and there is no one else teaching what you teach with biblical truths. Some of us who are great at coaching and love coaching may not have the other skills necessary to go out and let our light shine. And so that's what you're doing through this circle of influence. I would say if God has called you, then you really need to consider taking courses, becoming part of the circle of influence, and going out there and being a positive influence rather than all these other people in this world that seem to be a negative influence. If you have something to give, then it is, should I say, obligation to go out and do what God has asked you to do. And, you know, we're all one body of Christ. So, you know, whether you're a baby Christian, a mature Christian, you're attending a small church, a big church, whatever it is, you have something to give. And we all need to collaborate and help each other be that influence. Best decision God ever made me do. You know me, I'm all about anyone who is a follower of Christ. I don't care what denomination you are. If you love Christ, this is simply Bible-based. And what more could you want from any Christian training? And just come as you are, as they say. I think I've trained possibly almost every denomination out there. Probably not, because there's so many. Just come. You know, nobody's going to try to tell you not to be who you are. We want you to glorify God, glorify Christ in all you do, and that's it. I never care. I never even ask people what church they go to, because that's not my business. That's between them and God. All I want to know is, do you love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself? And if you do, and you're following Christ, that's the very beginning to a long-lasting coaching experience.